Hey guys, Penny here from Monaco Nail Academy, and over the next few minutes we're going to be reinventing one of my previous nail sets. So our social media manager, I suppose you'd call her, Jess, she does most of our, she does all of our scheduling and a lot of our content creation. She spotted this challenge over on Instagram, #recreateyourself, and challenged me to do it. So she's given me a few options. I did say to her, I was more interested to see what she wanted me to recreate than to pick out things that I think are bad, because I don't know about you, but I'll find things that are bad with my work that other people are like, no, that's fine. And then often if you see something bad, or if you don't see something bad, you weren't going to see it anyway. Do you know what I mean? So a fresh set of eyes can help with that. And then I did a poll on our Facebook page to get you guys to choose between two of the options that Jess found, and this is the one that you chose. Some really badly painted fine line white stars, or I think it's actually snow. I think it's supposed to be kind of, who knows. It's not done very well. So we're going to redo that today. And I am still going to start with 2 coats of Determined, Artistic Colour Gloss Determined, which is probably one of my most used colours. I think it's probably the colour that was used in the background of these nails. So to show a true glow up, we still need to start with the same base, and therefore Determined it is. Out comes the box of tricks, and I'm using Blue Dragon from the Chameleon Pigment Collection, Drama Queen from It's All About the Drama, and Gasp from the Party Collection. There's no such thing as a glow up without some highlighter, am I right? So I'm going to start by taking some of Blue Dragon and just putting that through sort of the center, I suppose. You don't need very much at all. You've seen me tap it off into the lid and just work it out across the nail. I'm going to use Drama Queen for pretty much that exact purpose, just adding some depth to the whole thing. And I'm being quite haphazard with my placement. I'm not going too close to the edges, it's not necessary, and it will help adhesion, but just adding some depth. And without cleaning my brush in between, straight into Gasp, just along any areas where I know that I haven't got a lot of pigment, and then I'll brush off the excess. So the idea is not to have Gasp take over, it's for it to complement everything that's already there. Now normally I'm pretty lazy and I will do my nail art straight on top of a pigment base, but because we are making sure to glow this up and recreate it, I'm going to do a layer of correction gel over the entire nail first, just to give me a smooth surface to paint my art over. For the feature snowflake, I'm going to do it pretty big and off center just for interest. My diagonals will be slightly shorter, and then it's time to add some detail. You want basically nothing on your brush so that you don't end up with those hideous thick and thin lines that I had in my original design. But I still want to keep these sort of arrowhead ends just because it's a recreation, not a completely new nail, and so I want to keep that element. Some curves and dots later, and I think I've taken the essence of what was already there and just honestly just done a better job of it. My lines are finer, the line work is more solid, the same lines and dots are there, it's just kind of daintier work. I've done a second coat to go over some areas and just refine them and make them pop, and now I need to add in the background snow that was shown in the first one. But I think part of what makes nail art good is dimension. So I want lots of different sizes of snowflakes, even if they're not full detailed snowflakes and they're just dots in the background. Different sizes will give a much more interesting end result. A glossing gel top coat finish to bring it all together, and hopefully I've achieved something better than the first time that I did this. Clusters of dots make for a much more interesting background as well. You'll see that I did end up adding in a couple of more blurred, smaller but still detailed snowflakes as well, again just for interest and dimension. I think that makes the overall look far more interesting to look at, far more impressive, and makes people sort of think, oh, I wonder how they did that, rather than, oh, I can see that is lines and dots. I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. I'm a little bit nervous to show Jess because I think a couple of the sets that she sent through, I was like, how do I even do that better? I don't know. And that's what I mean, like, getting a different set of eyes to have a look is invaluable, I think. So I'm nervous to show her. I don't know whether or not I did do a good job. I think half of my issue is I have no imagination. I'm very good at working out how to do things but not thinking up new ideas, and this definitely required me to think for myself. I would love you to tag me in your own work that you think you could recreate. I'd love to see more of this challenge. It's not our challenge where we found it on Instagram, but I think it's really cool going back to your old work and recreating it. So tag us at Monaco Nail Academy if you do any of the same, or if you have work of your own, good or less good, that you think would make for a good video on our channel. Before you head away, please do give us a like and a follow. It really supports what we're trying to do with these videos, but I will see you next time.